Okay, I'm Jane Davis. I'm the director, the founder and the director of the Reader Organisation. It seems a terrible shame to me that we've got brilliant writers in the world like Montaigne and Shakespeare and Plato and Dante, and that for most people those some of the greatest human minds and most creative thinkers that the world has ever known are completely, literally closed books. I want to change that. And so we set up the Reader Organisation to bring about a reading revolution.
I was struck by her energy, I think, and her dynamism to make this actually happen.
I think the groups that work best are the ones where there's people from kind of across the board in those groups. You know, really older people and young people together, people who've come from vastly different backgrounds, all bringing their something and engaging with the same book and accessing the same book. And, you know, might be something that most people thought they would never ever touch. That's exciting.
The idea is quite simple, but also it's quite profound in the impact that it has on people's lives. And I think the idea is, in a sense, challenging maybe how we deliver health and social care in this country.
There are very few national charities that have their head office in grassroots community locations. We could be in shiny London or in new offices in the city centre, but instead we're here in West Everton working with the community.
Was it a risk to walk into a community centre in the North End of Birkenhead with a Russell Hoban short story in my bag and a group of people I'd never met waiting for me on the other side of the door who'd never read a book before? That felt like a risk.
She's always asking people to think differently, to be differently, to try new things, to take risks. So Jane's got this organisation to this position by quite often by giving some of the staff in this organisation a chance and giving some of the staff in this organisation a lot of responsibility to get out there and to make things happen.
I got involved at the Reader on a 6-month future job fund placement, and well, to be honest, it was Jane's spirit that really got me the job. So now it's a 3-year contract, so I'm made up with that.
She's really quite good at spotting potential and spotting talent and willing to take a big risk on it.
Yeah, Jane's inspired me to read this book by Colin and Justin called Howdy Wrestling, with really great expectations. Imagine that, me reading this.
The big book that changed everything for me was a sci-fi novel, Shikasta, by Doris Lessing, which I stayed up one night to read quite soon after it was first published in the early 80s. And literally, overnight, my point of view about the universe and everything in it was changed. I can't tell you any more than that. You'll have to read the book.
The heart of getting to reading is sharing the book, sharing experiences, sharing each other's thoughts. The sharing of food is linked to that, very much so, and it's no surprise actually that there is so much food around. And but it's good healthy food. I know there's a lot of cake, there is a lot of cake, but it's something about nourishment actually, and that the food is part of that nourishment of people, and that this is a very nourishing, rewarding place to work, and that goes out then into the communities that people are working in.
It would be incredible if in 10 years' time that getting to reading or shared reading was part of the core training package of every health professional in this country.
Sometimes I wake up and I can't believe that out of literature we've built a social enterprise with a turnover of over £1 million. That seems absolutely, completely... Who would have predicted that?
Join